My friend, you don't plan to get it? Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. right here at 94.7, the best and ultimate Bajan experience. My show is called Bajan to the Bone. Don't miss it, Bajan to the Bone. Weekdays right here and only here on 94.7.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb.
94.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics. Guardian General Insurance Limited and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of Cricket West Indies Home Series October 31st to December 19th. Join the action, brought to you by Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics. Guardian General Insurance Limited. Live safe, live easy, and the Cut and Drive Network.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love crew.
When you love me just a little bit longer.
You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. You know, it's a different feeling altogether.
I never feel so good in a party yet.
Follow me to Q in the Community this Thursday.
While you go about your business, we go about our business, and that is gathering the news. Stay up to date at CBC News Barbados on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get news update on radio throughout the day. And join us for the CBC News Night at 7 every night. CBC News team is on the job and bringing you the news.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.bb. And together we will travel the world.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
My friend, you don't plan to get it? Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. right here at 94.7, the best and ultimate Bajan experience. My show is called Bajan to the Bone. Don't miss it, Bajan to the Bone. Weekdays right here and only here on 94.7.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb.
94.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics. Guardian General Insurance Limited and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of Cricket West Indies home series October 31st to December 19th. Join the action, brought to you by Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited, Live Safe, Live Easy, and the Cut and Drive Network.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love crew. When you love me just a little bit longer.
You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. You know, it's a different feeling altogether.
I never feel so good in a party yet.
Follow me to Q in the Community this Thursday.
So good in a party yet. You know why?
While you go about your business, we go about our business, and that is gathering the news. Stay up to date at CBC News Barbados on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get news update on radio throughout the day. And join us for the CBC News Night at 7 every night. CBC News team is on the job and bringing you the news.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Barbados, get up. Good morning. Good morning, Barbados. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning. Morning, morning, morning.
Good morning to you. So good to have you in company on this beautiful Thursday. It is December 19th, 2024. And as we get ready for an amazing Christmas, I'm sure that you are up early and ready for the season. I'm Tisha Hines. I'll be here with you until 8 o'clock this morning. We encourage you to continue to watch and follow on social as well. And of course, you can find us wherever socials are found. So Merry Christmas all. Are you getting your shopping in and all of that wonderful stuff? I'm sure you are. And if you are heading out to shop today, make it Jordan's Supermarket. Morning Barbados is proudly sponsored by Jordan's Supermarket, now at 4 locations, 2 in Bridgetown at Fairchild Street and Baxter's Road, 1 on the west coast, that is at Fitz Village, and the other up north in Spicetown. So make sure you head on out. Remember, during this Christmas, Jordan's Supermarket is giving you an opportunity to shop now and spend and eat, a big competition that is happening. Get a chance to win $100,000 in free groceries, plus large screen TVs are to be won every single month. Every $50 spent gets you a chance. Fill the entry form, drop it in the boxes provided, and every single Wednesday, one draw took place yesterday. They're going to draw for 200 vouchers at each location. So I'm certainly hoping that you're going to win. This is going to run down until the end of January, with a final draw happening in the first Wednesday in February. So make sure you check them out on Insta at Jordan Supermarket BB, or their website is jordansupermarketbb.com. Coming up a little bit later, we're also going to give you a chance to jingle and win right here on Morning Barbados. All you have to do is keep on listening and you could be a lucky winner. Now, we wanted to start with a young lady who is a Bajan in every sense. She's here to do something very special, do a wonderful workshop that is coming up. So it's great to have young Jada Janai here with us, and she is a dancer of amazing acclaim. We're going to learn more about her as well. But we should start with the fact that she is of Bajan parentage. So both parents are Barbadian, which makes her a through and through Bajan. So good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning. Thank you
Wonderful
for having
to have
me.
you with us.
Thank you for having me. I'm
all
really
right.
excited.
Tell us first of all a little bit about your background. I know that you've studied dance and you've been able to do quite a lot.
Yeah, I've been dancing since the age of 5. My mom put me in dance school when I was really young. I went to middle school, which I guess is primary school here, secondary and college as well for dance. So I graduated with a BFA with dance, and then shortly after that, I got my first job. So I've been dancing professionally since 2018, and now I'm dancing with a company called Bill T. Jones, Arnie Zane Company, and that's based in New York City, which is where I'm originally from. But my family is from here, so I come here quite often, and it's really nice to just be here and share my talents and the things that I've learned. So I'm excited.
So tell me about some of the amazing highlights of your career to date.
Yeah, well, actually, this past October, I performed at Brooklyn Academy of Music, which is this big opera house in Brooklyn. And being born in Brooklyn was major for me to do that. It also was the 30th anniversary of work that my boss did, Bill T. Jones. So it was really nice to be part of the revival of what happened 30 years ago. So that was a big highlight for me in my career.
Excellent. What brings you back here to Barbados to share in this way?
Well, family is here, so I'm always here. And Jamal Callender, who has Barbados Dance Project, was one of my mentors and teachers. He actually choreographed my solo for college. And I reached out to him and I was like, I'm going to be in Barbados. I would love to teach at your program. And he made it happen. So it's happening today. 12 p.m.
That's wonderful stuff. What initially inspired you to want to share in this way? I know you said that you had a bit of a collaboration, but have you kind of looked into dance in Barbados? Have you been able to experience this side of things?
Yeah, this is my first time. I'm really excited to meet the dance community out here. The only dance that I do know is through Jamal creating Barbados Dance Project, and I take it dear to my heart, all of my mentors that taught me growing up, and especially because Jamal is also from Barbados as well, so it kind of connected and collided in that way. And I want to just give back what my mentors gave me. They gave me more than just dancing, but also just like navigating the world, and the fact that I'm able to come here and teach, like, dance is much bigger than what we think. So it's nice to give back in that way.
Wonderful. Jada, what excites you most about connecting with the local dance community here in Barbados?
I feel like as much as I'm going to teach, I'm going to learn from them, and also from them being here and how they navigate their lives, and especially in the arts. And I'm just excited to learn how the arts play a big part in their lives. Yeah.
Your style of dance, talk to me about how that has developed since starting at 5, the areas of dance that you've focused on, and the ones that have kind of come to the fore because of your love for them more than others.
Yeah, so I was classically trained in ballet from a very young age, when you're little and just like running around. But it didn't get really serious for me until I want to say middle school, high school. That's when I transitioned into doing more modern dancing, and I got to learn that through my schools. And there was one summer when I started doing contemporary, which was me able to like move my body in different ways. And I think that's when I fell in love with dance again. And I knew I wanted to do more contemporary than ballet, but I still take my training and my classical training into what I do now. And I feel like I teach that as well in my classes.
You've also taken on a management role in some respects. Tell us more about that.
Yeah, so my second year of dancing with Bill T. Jones, Arnie Zane Company, I was hired to do the company managing for the company as well. So that took a lot of me, but it was me making itineraries, booking flights, hotels, and making sure that the dancers, me and my co-workers, had everything that we needed once we got to the stage or when we got to the hotel. And that was a really nice experience. I have arts management as a minor from college, so incorporating that with my dance was a pleasure to do.
How were you able to kind of navigate those dual roles as managing the team, as the manager for the entire team, and then of course still having to perform as a part of the team? Yeah,
I mean, it was, there were times where I would be on my laptop on the side of the stage and then be like, okay, well, I can't do that right now, gotta go. And it actually by surprise from a lot of presenters. They're like, oh, you're Jada, you're the company manager. Oh, you're Jada, you're actually on stage dancing. But I was able to balance it out. I also feel like my coworkers were a really great part in that, and I was able to like decompress whenever I like didn't want to do company manager. I was like, you guys can send me an email. And so I made sure that I had those boundaries.
Wow. Do you have any advice for aspiring dancers here in Barbados who you know might just want to kind of break into something outside of the traditional?
Yeah, I would say just do it. Find your tribe and find your community. I believe that if you have people that support you, that will help you in the long run. I have a great support system, which is why I'm here today. And also just be strong and confident in yourself. I know sometimes going into something that is new gets frightening and scary, but I feel like if you really ground yourself and just do it, it's the best outcome.
All right. And I understand you also do a little bit of freelance modeling.
Yes, I do.
How are you juggling all of this?
New York City life, I guess. It's the New York City life. I have really creative friends, so whenever they want to do something, I'm always down for it. I also have friends in like fashion business that have helped me dip my toe in that a little bit. But the modeling aspect is something that it's new to me. So I am still juggling that.
All right. Tell me about the workshop that comes off today and how you've prepped for that and what the participants can look forward to.
Yeah. So today we're going to have a contemporary class at 12 at Powerhouse, and it's going to be a mixture of learning our bodies on the floor and also just scanning through our bodies and seeing where we're at today. I always love starting my classes that way. And then we'll get into some technical things. I'll throw in some things that I've learned from the dance company that I'm with. And so they'll get a little bit of that. And then at the end, I'll be talking to everyone, just seeing how they took the class and any questions that they might have. So that's my class for today. And prepping for this class has been amazing because I've been in the sun and I feel like the sun has fueled me for this class and just being on the beach. But yeah, I'm really excited to teach here today.
Yeah, I know you said you're looking forward to learn just as much as you share.
Yes.
So we look forward to hearing how things turned out. Who are you targeting? Who are the people who you hope come out to this particular class today? Any particular age ranges, levels of experience?
Any level. I've taught people that have never taken a dance class before, so I'm really excited just to see who shows up into the room, whoever feels confident to move their bodies. But from the ages of 7 and up, like, you can come and take class, whichever feels great for you, just to come in. Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm sure that you're having a good Bajan time as well.
I am.
With Barbadian parents, I'm sure that, you know, you've had your fill of Barbadian culture and Bajan food and, you know, places that you probably have never seen, but you know the names, yes?
Yes, I know some names. If I get a quiz, I'm going to try to do right.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you so much for sharing with us, and I wish you the very best. I'm sure the youngsters who will participate in this particular workshop today will walk away with lots, and I hope it goes your way as well, so that you walk away with lots from their experience as Barbadian dancers as well.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
All right. So listen up for more. We most certainly will share backup information. Jada Janai, a dancer here in Barbados. Well, not her first time here. Both parents are Bajan, but she's here to share in the area of dance this time around. How about that? And just in time for Regathering, which is coming up from January 2025. They're encouraging us to come long home. So you have to come back next year, okay, Jada?
Yes, I absolutely will. I will be here.
Yeah, what are you looking forward to most?
Just being back here in this country, it always feels like home, and hopefully I will be getting my Bajan citizenship because I have both parents here, so it's like, why not? So
yeah, what do you like to eat?
Fish cakes. Fish cakes are actually my favorite. I made them back at home. I've gotten the recipe. But I just love food, macaroni pie, flying fish, all that.
Can you cook though?
I can. I actually can.
What can you cook, Jada?
You name it, I can cook anything, honestly.
I'm talking about Bajan things.
Bajan things? Oh, Lord. Okay, I can make macaroni pie. I can make flying fish. Once I have the seasoning, the proper seasoning, I made fish cakes. Now, I can't bake. I've tried to make turnovers, and it failed. So I have to retry that one. But those are my specialties, I'll say. I haven't tried to make kuku yet. I've been trying to stand over my grandmother, but she's always trying to shoo me away, so.
Yeah, the older people do that.
Yeah.
But you definitely should try it out.
Yes.
I don't think I've ever made it before either, so there's still some hope for us.
Yes, there is.
Yeah, but you know, it's wonderful to have you here, and I wish you the very best in your endeavors. Next time you're back, I hope that you can tell us that you tried making kuku.
Yes, I will put that on my bucket list for the year.
I think one of the most important people for the younger generation is that you can make macaroni pie.
Yes.
Right? Yeah. Peter says yes. All right. Have a great day, Jada.
Thank you.
Yeah, we're definitely going to follow up more on that one. You have a chance to jingle and win coming up. I sound like there's something going on with my throat. I don't know, maybe something in the environment, but we'll see. We have lots more coming up. Stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Affair segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb. And together we will travel the world.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
My friend, you don't plan to get it? Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. right here at 94.7, the best and ultimate Bajan experience. My show is called Bajan to the Bone. Don't miss it, Bajan to the Bone. Weekdays right here and only here on 94.7.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb.
94.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited, and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Welcome back to Morning Barbados. Today is just one of those days. You know how it goes. The gremlins are running around and everything isn't going as it should, but that's life. So we're taking things in stride. We want to thank you for bearing with us. I know we started a little late today, so apologies for that as well. Had some technical challenges. I was upstairs fighting with the printer. You know how it goes. I have the ink on my hands to prove it. Yeah, so I have some great people joining us now. Some familiar faces coming back with a wonderful story and to tell you about an upcoming event that you absolutely should not miss. So first up is Mr. Ronald Zen Alls, who's Managing Director and Lead Promoter of Matchbox Promotions. Yeah. Good morning. Welcome back.
Morning. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. We'll see how zen he is, right, guys? He's also brought along Jabali Speedy Breedy, boxer. Good morning to you and welcome.
Good morning.
Good to have you here with us.
Happy to be here. You know what I mean?
I've read that name so often in the news. It's good to finally see you and have you here on the set. Good stuff. And we also have Seth Lawrence, who's back with us today. He's heavyweight champion of Barbados. I feel like there should be some reverb at the end, or a ring girl with a number, or something like that. So good to have you back, Seth.
Nice to be here again.
Congrats. I think last time we met up, we were talking about what was to happen.
Yes, please.
So here you are. And Seth has brought along his sparring partner. I'm kidding. It's his sister, Soraya Ware, who is here to share with us about how proud she is of her brother. So it's really great to have all of you join us this morning. Before we jump into what's happening now, talk to us a little bit about Matchbox Productions, because I know boxing is on the rise in Barbados again.
Yeah, man. I'd love to hear that. Matchbox Promotions is the newest promotion agency in Barbados for the sport of boxing. It was my brainchild that came about as a result of me feeling like we needed to get the sport more visible and to tell the stories of the boxers in Barbados, because there's such an amazing group of guys that are coming up. They're training, they're working really hard, they want that chance to be professionals. And there wasn't really any avenues in Barbados to facilitate that or to make that a reality for them. And that was something that I went through when I was a boxer. So I felt like, all right, it's not coming, nobody is bringing it. I have to be the one to get up and do it, and that's the birth of Matchbox Promotions.
Absolutely. Good stuff. Tell us about how you're working toward working with these guys who are well established in their own right, but who are looking to become even more established, not only here in the island, but across the region and the world.
Yeah, well, once I saw that the guys still had such fire in them, I felt like, nah, people need to be able to see it now. And then we had guys like Jabali who are about to get to the age and the stage where they would move on from amateur boxing. And so in the Caribbean, we risk losing them to go into the workforce or to get a chance to turn professional and then feed the families with that. And my fear for Jabali and the others was that, again, they would have to leave Barbados and go. So start to work with them in the gyms. They start to come around and see all the guys putting in the work, and I thought, all right, how can I bring together enough of these guys, both in the professional and the amateur circuit, to show Barbados boxing in general in Barbados is still something to see. As a matter of fact, we want to do it in a way that Barbados hasn't really seen it done in that way before.
All right,
so
I love
it's something
that.
to look forward to.
So Jabali, talk to me about your foray into boxing. How did you get started? Who introduced it to you?
First of all, I want to give a good shout out to, I want to give a good thanks to God for bringing me here.
Absolutely.
I want to give a good shout out to the Barbados Olympic Association, the Sports Council, for supporting me this far. And me, the first time I watched boxing, it was he knocked out a guy outside the ring in Davy South Things. What year that was?
I can't remember.
Outside the ring?
Yeah.
That was a party match.
That's how the match ended. That's how the night ended.
And then I just went to the coach and tell the coach I just want to start boxing. Cause I was a athlete at first, a track star, and then I just switched on to boxing.
Yeah, what are some of the highlights that you would say have really kind of taken you by storm or made you like the sport even more?
The knockouts, actually. Getting all your knockouts, and some you get knockouts, and your some you will just showcase your skills, and
that's exceptional. For you, Soraya, I know that you're really proud of your younger brother.
Yeah.
And the good thing about having younger siblings is you get to boss them around. Unfortunately, I don't have any younger siblings. I'm the youngest sibling, so I get the bossing around. But you're really proud of what boxing has done for your brother.
Yes. A little background before we get into the thing. I used to have to take care of them when our parents was at work. So he used to always find something, you know, some kind of mischievous thing to do, some lawless thing to do, you know, always in trouble all the time. I remember our father, he used to be so worried when Seth go to school, and when he comes back home, he'd be like, nothing happened to he today, he good, you know, because he always used to be fighting and stuff.
Yeah.
But to me, it was like, he used to see people getting bullied at school, so he would go and help. So it's not like he trying to always get in trouble, but he, you know, that protective thing of him. So when he got later on, you know, he found out about boxing. So he told our parents, "Oh, Mom and Dad, I want to do boxing and stuff like that." They say, "Well, you know, I think this would be good for him, you know, all of that testosterone, man energy, you know, and all the
Not
extra
man energy.
Yeah, all of that stuff that he have, extra energy,
Yeah.
that he could put it into the boxing, and it will really help him to, you know, not go down the path of what society has it as, but do something positive. And it has really shaped him. He's a lot more calm. He's a lot more, his mindset is a lot more level-headed, you know. He don't just, if anybody do anything, he just don't come and tell them. He's humble as well, too, You know, he's a heavyweight at Barbados, a heavyweight champion, but he doesn't bring it out. He just let his boxing thoughts for
Speak
him.
for himself.
Yes, and it also goes into him being a father as well. You know, he's only 19, but it also really helped shape him into being as a father as well. My mom said, you know, shout out my mom. She said, make sure I say, you know, for Dr. Griffith, she said that, what's it called, the word now? Oh my gosh, discipline guarantees success. And that discipline that he has, you know, has what's got him here today in terms of how he is striving, and he's putting in all the effort, all the work. He's working day and night to become the boxer that he is aspiring to be. And he's doing very, very well. You know, the boxing has really calmed him down a lot.
That's good. So Seth, it must really, really great, not only to have been able to cop the title, but also to make your family so proud.
Yes, please. Yeah, man, it's a journey, man. You know, it start off, people ain't really watching your name, but as you're going to real people be like, yeah, this little man here got talent. He can be saying for sure.
From your perspective, I mean, how has the involvement in this sport kind of changed that mindset that we heard about?
Yes, man. It humbled me more. Like, you go in the gym, first you walk in, you say, all right, but as a crow fella, and then you see other people here matching up that person, matching that person. You be like, all right, look at he's smaller than me, but he a crow fella. So I humble. Then certain things that's humble when you walk into the gym. People that got technique. You ain't street, you fighting, you raw. But you ain't going to a ring with somebody that got technique. I think it's a different story there. No, it's a different story. So that was more humble, I think.
All right, that's beautiful. So you have the talent here. We're talking about how it's changing lives, changing communities, changing families, and we're talking about boxing. So you have a big bout coming up.
Yeah, man.
Interesting matchup. Tell us more about it.
We got Boxing Day, homecoming, and you guessed it, Boxing Day, December 26.
After all, that's what it's called.
Yeah, man. As a young boy, I remember feeling like, when I first heard that it was called Boxing Day, wait, name Boxing Day? There's got boxing on Boxing Day? No. And that just feel like same empty, same missing from Boxing Day. So I thought, for my first card, let's do that. And this one we're gonna bring home Kobe Soldier Brady and Keithland King. Those are two guys who are boxing with me in the amateurs as well. And like I said, when we get to a certain point, it's a career or job. And they both took the hard choice. They moved to the US and they tried to get a professional career out there, and it worked out for the both of them into the fact that they're still in the game and still doing well in the game. And so I thought, let's bring them home. We're going to feature the two of them. For the first time in their professional career, they'll get to fight in Barbados. That was a big dream of Kobe's. Then we're going to debut two of the amateurs that we've had who are the elite amateurs. That's Charles Cox and Jabali Brady. They were doing very well for Barbados on the amateur circuit. Now they get a chance to start their professional careers on Boxing Day as well. We're going to bring Nigel Paul from Trinidad and Tobago. He is a world-ranked super heavyweight boxer. After Seth has dealt with everything that's in Barbados, we felt like let's see what the rest of the region has got for him, and that promises to be a very, very, very exciting match. And then we have two more amateurs. Peter Murray, and Nathan Walcott. They're going to be also going at it. Those are two in the weight class. Nathan is a very fast, upcoming welterweight boxer who he's making a name for himself in Barbados very, very, very quickly. Peter's been carrying that title for a little bit, so now we can get a chance to see the two of them clash and go at it. So it promises to be a really exciting night. You're going to have live entertainment, you're going to have the DJs, you're going to have some performances, we got some viewings. I also thought to tell the story of the boxers and let Barbados kind of see what these guys are going through and what they're fighting against in order to make it as a boxer. So it's a whole production on the night, I promise you that.
Good stuff. Where, when?
It's at the Lloyd Erskine Sandy First Centre, 6 p.m. December 26.
Where do you get our tickets, man?
You can get your tickets at Las Vegas Slots, you can get them at the Bionic Shop or Big Youth Gym, or you could go through matchboxpromotions.com, matchboxpromotions.com, or matchbox_promotions on Instagram.
I definitely will be following it when I hear. What can people look forward to when they come out to you, Mr. Speedy?
Make sure when they come to get me the tickets. Do not buy no hot dogs, don't buy no popcorn, just get me a seat, because this is going to be an early night.
Yeah.
No hot dog or popcorn.
No hot dog, no
All right,
popcorn.
and from you, Mr. Heavyweight Champ, you know, what's your best advice to people about coming out to support?
Man, it can be history for sure, so just come and be a part of history that we game met, you know, because we can't put your best foot forward, we work hard to let everybody see what we're putting out, so yeah, it was everybody should come and see what Barbados really got in store.
All right, it's a real Boxing Day, this Boxing Day, because there's boxing on Boxing Day here in Barbados. So you're going to get to see, you know, Homecoming proudly features homegrown talent. The guys here are going to be on show, and he's also bringing home a number of Barbadians who are doing exceptionally well on the international scene as well. Congratulations to you, Zen. This won't be the last you hear about it, but make sure you get your tickets. All right, you heard Speedy say, don't buy the hot dogs or popcorn. All the action you need is going to be at the LESC.
Tisha, if I can I make a mention of the sponsors?
Run it.
I just want people to hear that people are coming out and supporting it. It's Las Vegas Slots, the National Sports Council, Bionic Shop, the Barbados Defense Force, Comfort Zone Spa, H&M Electronics, Pickup Barbados, 13 Degrees North, Halo 360, DigiScreens, Oil Central, Kalua Therapy, Darko Enterprises, Eco Skywater, and B3 Images.
All right, don't forget, box offices, Las Vegas, Barbados, Slots, the Bionic Man Shop, and Big Youth Gym.
That's
Tickets are $75 for the general. Ringside, $125. I'll be ringside.
Real.
All right, guys, all the best.
Yeah, man.
All right, good stuff. Wonderful stories. That's what we love to share every day here on Morning Barbados. Hey, take a break. He's going to get his phone, and we'll be right back.
Fighting out of Bridgetown of Barbados.
Yo, my Bajan people, this your boy Kobe Soldier Greedy. December 26th at the Lloyd Erskine Sandy Center. Come see your boy go to war. Showtime, war ready. Let's go.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Morning.
.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited, and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of Cricket West Indies Home Series October 31st to December 19th. Join the action, brought to you by Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited. Live safe, live easy, and the Cut and Drive Network.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love crew.
When you love me just a little bit longer.
You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. You know, it's a different feeling altogether.
I never feel so good in a party yet.
Follow me to Q in the Community this Thursday.
While you go about your business, we go about our business, and that is gathering the news. Stay up to date at CBC News Barbados on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Get news update on radio throughout the day. And join us for the CBC News Night at 7 every night. CBC News team is on the job and bringing you the news.
There is a saying, you can find a Bajan anywhere. Are you a Bajan living abroad? Or do you know of one who has migrated to another country? Well, we at Mornin Barbados would love to have you or them on our Bajan Afar segment. Share your amazing stories, experiences, and how you have adapted to a new culture. Send us an email to morninbarbados@cbc.vb. And together we will travel the world.
From the beautiful shores of the gem of the Caribbean, Barbados, home of the amazing Harrison's Cave, the tantalizing Oystins Bay Garden, our historic garrison, the indigenous road tennis, and the friendliest people in the world. We are 94.7 FM, the ultimate Bajan experience.
My friend, you don't plan to get it? Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. right here at 94.7, the best and ultimate Bajan experience. My show is called Bajan to the Bone. Don't miss it. Bajan to the Bone. Weekdays.
Rapping with your shirt and everything. Talk to me about this move to music, because I think when you initially performed Champion, everybody was like, what's going on? Why is Dwayne Bravo singing instead of holding a bat and out in the middle? So talk to me about that foray into performance.
Well, when Will Smith act and sing, nobody don't say anything. So I think for me, being a West Indian, music is a big part of our culture as a people. And I also believe music and sports go hand in hand. So getting involved in music was something easy, something I'm passionate about, and also I believe it's one of my purpose in life to be able to use my creative side to bridge gaps and bring people together through music, through sports, just on life in general. So yeah, I not only sing, but I also open my own production company where we produce music, and this project is a very special one, very close to my heart, because it's also a collaboration between, in my opinion, one of the greatest entertainers in the history of music in the entire Caribbean, which is Marshall Montano and his Monk Music. So I think between Monk Music and 47 Production, we can do some great things moving forward.
How did this collab come about with you and Marshall? As you mentioned, first collaboration in this way between your production company, which is 47 Productions, and Monk Music.
I think both Marshall and myself have a very professional relationship whenever we see each other, whether it's in an event, in the airport, anywhere. We always talk about music, we talk about sports, we talk about what's our purpose is now. You know, we both have achieved so much in our life, and I think it's important for us to, use our influence to try and give back in a positive way. We share the same vision. At his label, Monk Music, also align with those vision. And, we just want to be able, as we said in one of our conversations, we want to be the rock nation of the Caribbean, where sports and music come together under one umbrella, and just try to do impactful things. And I'm very happy that the time was right. We're both very busy, but Marshall always said it have to be at the right time, and I'm very honored to be able to work alongside him with this project, and with not only with Marshall, then the other artists who is involved. One of your very own Rupi. He's actually in the airport now. He came to Trinidad for the launch. We had a really successful one, and I wish he could have been on the call, but he's actually in the airport now. But big up to Rupi. Patrice Rabot is on the rhythm, the queen of soca, lyrical. And I invested in one artist by the name of Ranzi. She goes by the name of 47 Ranzi. She's the only artist that is signed to my label, and so yeah, I'm just happy that everything come together.
Yeah, so you guys are busy. You have to jump off the call in a minute because you have to go catch a flight as well. And I know that Rupi was trying to get on, but he's in the airport, so that's not happening. We got an opportunity to check in on the launch yesterday. Tell us more about the building of the rhythm. How did that come about?
Yeah, so I have a team. I have a team of young, talented musicians under the 47 camp. And this guy by the name of the reason of the pineapple rhythm. And so I sent it to one of my very close friends who's a songwriter by the name of Shaf Bishop. He writes a lot of songs for a lot of the top artists in the region. And I said to him, I want you to listen to this beat, be creative, write some songs with some artists that you have in mind that you think will be good. And within one day, he was able to write at least 3 songs. And one of those songs was Marshall's song, which was the first one he wrote. And, I was really excited about that because, it's a king. So, so that's where it all came about. And, the rest just fall into place.
What about the first time you heard the rhythm? You talked about the collabos and getting people on and so on, but your first listening to this pineapple rhythm, take us through what you felt.
So it was, I was out of the country when it was created, and then when I come back, I always go and visit my studio to see what material is there. And my artist, Ranzi, she was the first person to have a song on the rhythm. So it wasn't even a rhythm as yet. It was just Ranzi on this particular rhythm. And, one of my managers was there in the studio at the time, a guy by the name of Dexter Thomas. He is my music manager, and he said to me, this rhythm is a special rhythm. Send this rhythm to Shaf. Let Shaf write some songs on it, and let's see. So when he sent it to Shaf, is when Shaf get all the inspiration to write a song for Patrice. He write for Marshall. He write for Lyrical. And then when we send it to Rupi actually write 4 songs on the rhythm. That's how inspiring the song was to him. The rhythm was to him. And we decided to go with My Kind of Girl. Ranzi write her own song with Tommy Sanchez. Tommy Sanchez is a songwriter, artist, and also under my 47 label.
And I know Ranzi brings an Afrobeats type flair to her style of presenting. How does that add to the lineup with Marshall and Patrice and Rupi and Lyrical as a part of this rhythm?
Yeah, Ranzi's style is that down that lane, and she's very creative, she's versatile, and I always said to Ranzi, don't stick into one lane, that's music is music, and once you have good music, it travels, and I allow her to be herself on flow where she is most comfortable. And what was more impressive for me was the way how Marshall embraced her. He sat in the studio with her, he showed her a few things, and he really loved her song. And that was the moment when I said, you know what, I have to make sure Ranzi remain on this rhythm. She was the only artist out of the 47 camp to be on the rhythm, and along with the queen of soca, Patrice, and and the king. And obviously Rupi, accolades speak for itself. So it's just a perfect mix.
What are you hoping for this carnival season for the rhythm? I know, performances everywhere, that goes without saying with those names, but what are your hopes for the rhythm for Carnival?
Well, I'll be seeing the demand for pineapple go a lot higher. A lot of people already there is a lot of buzz after the launch, and so I expect the once be promoted properly, which I have all intentions to do. Get some love from the radio stations, and yeah, and social media. I think it will have a good stand in the season. We are not out there to win any prizes, but just make sure that the people enjoy the project and enjoy the music.
And is there any reason why Bravo is not on the Pineapple Rhythm?
Well, to tell her the honest truth, I was supposed to be on it with a collab with Marshall. I already did my recording, and it was supposed to be a collaboration between Marshall and myself. And just one morning I wake up and I said to Marshall, I think I am honestly spoiling the song. So I said, please do it by yourself. So I said, King, please do it by yourself. And maybe down the road we can do another track together. But this particular song, I believe he should do it by himself. And I think I made the right decision, and I removed myself from the track.
Well, the important thing is to know, but it's wonderful that you are moving forward with your music in this way and bringing along new artists, using your influence to kind of get them that into the marketplace, to be able to enter the music scene on a rhythm with Lyrical and Machelle and Rupi and Patrice is an amazing feat in and of itself. So congrats to you and 47 Productions on that. And I'm sure, I know a lot of Barbadians are in Trinidad for Carnival, and you know that we blaze up the music here in Barbados. So we definitely look forward to the sweetness of the Pineapple Rhythm. Would have loved to have Rupi on singing My Kind of Gal, which is, just a sweet, beautiful song from Rupi as well. So congrats, Bravo.
Thank you very much, and thanks for having me.
All right, travel safely.
Thank you.
Listen out, when he comes to Barbados, he's going to have to come in studio and share more. Who knows, we might get to hear a little piece of the song that he cut himself from. That's his story. We'll see. We'll do some investigating and see if he cut or if he was cut. I don't know. We'll see soon. All right, stay with us here on Morning Barbados. Coming up, your opportunity to jingle and win, powered by Flow, and of course, coming your way with the compliments of Standard Distribution on Wildy. Stay with us.
I don't need to look much further, no. Find she wherever you find soca. Are you my kind of girl, love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all. My kind of girl, love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all. I don't need no Tinder. My type of woman inside ya, up front and center, hard to decide, but she friends in the corner. She meet my criteria, jump and wave, wine posterior, misbehave, rock and come in. My type of woman in the place I see ya. My kind of girl, love soca, love bacchanal. Jump on a plane, touch any carnival. When it comes to play, she don't play at all.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
My friend, you don't plan to get it? Oh, Barbados. Hey, I'm KB Clean. Join me 6 a.m. until 10 a.m. right here at 94.7, the best and ultimate Bajan experience. My show is called Bajan to the Bone. Don't miss it, Bajan to the Bone. Weekdays right here and only here on 94.7.
The facts say Morning Barbados reaches an audience of over 50,000 and Newsnight reaches over 56,000. It's simple. When you advertise, you're getting your message to over 50,000 of your potential customers. Make the call to CBC Sales Department today and watch your business grow. Contact us at 467-5559 or email marketing@cbc.bb.
94.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics. Guardian General Insurance Limited and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of Cricket West Indies Home Series October 31st to December 19th. Join the action. Brought to you by Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics.
Good morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
Indeed. Just about 12 minutes after 7 o'clock, it's time to jingle all the way and win. That's that kind of time. Of course, it is brought to you with the compliments of Standard Distribution on Wildy and powered by Flow. We're going to give you a question, and all you have to do is answer the question correctly, and you could be a lucky winner. Today, you get a chance at a Power Elite Blender by Hamilton Beach or a wonderful diffuser. This one, very, very beautiful. It is by Feminine Life. And these are some beautiful gifts as well that you can use for a table and so on. Or some dazzling black stem laser cut goblets is what you can win. What we would call them in Barbados is wine glasses, plain and simple. So some glasses, a diffuser, a blender up for grabs. You answer the question. And if you get it right, you could be a lucky winner. You're calling us on 228-5562 or 228-5563 for a chance to win one of these amazing prizes. So here's your question. What was traditionally used as a substitute for snow to complete Christmas preparations in Barbados? What was traditionally used as a substitute for snow? What did people have to get as a substitute for our snow in thinking about keeping around the house clean and making it look nice and fresh and all that good stuff? Absolutely, you must know this. So, people of a certain age, I don't know if people who are a little younger will know of these times, but people of a certain age knew what you had to do to make around the place look nice. So this was kind of our snow, our white Christmas here in Barbados. We're going to head to the telephone lines. Remember, you're calling 228-5562 and 228-5563. Good morning to you. Remember, listen to your phone, not your TV set. Good morning.
Good morning, season's greetings to each and everyone. We use Marl.
Pardon?
We use Marl.
What's your name?
My name is Gail Skinner.
Good morning, Gail Skinner. Good to have you with us.
Thank you
we
very
use
much.
Marl. Listen, is there something else that was used? It's not only Marl. What else? Some people also used.
But you mean around the house?
Uh-huh. Gail, you sound like you're of the age that you should know there was something else. What else?
But I know it was Marl. Is the material or tree?
Don't think too hard. Some people would use Marl, but other people would use something else. What else?
White lime?
White lime? No.
No, I don't.
They would go to the beach and...
Oh, sand. But I don't use Marl because I was born near Quarry.
So y'all used to go and steal out people's Marl?
Not really.
Well, did you buy it?
It was part of my grandmother's land.
Your grandmother owned the quarry?
No, she didn't own it, but some of it was the gentleman, the owner of the quarry, dug down some of my grandmother's land.
So it fell over?
Yes.
Anything that falls over on your property?
Good, thank you.
Well, you know, they say never bring sand to the beach, but maybe not other ways. But of course, some people, I guess before my time, but I heard about it, would bring sea sand. People who live close to the beach, so they would spread out the sea sand. Other people would use marl in later years. So you're absolutely right. Pick a number to see what you win. First of all, what do you hope you win? What would please you this Christmas? The diffuser, the wine glasses, or the blender? Which one would you like?
Well, tell you the truth, I lost two of my good friends. My adopted dad buried
I didn't hear that.
So, hello? Hello?
Tell me again.
I said for Christmas will not be a good Christmas for me per se because I've lost my adopted dad yesterday. He buried yesterday. So.
Sorry to hear that.
I don't know which one to choose.
Our condolences. Well, we're going to give you an opportunity to pick a number and we will kind of pick it for you. So 1, 2, or 3. What number do you choose?
Number 3.
Number 3. This is number 2. This is number 3. So you walk away with the diffuser. It is a beautiful centerpiece and it will keep your home smelling beautifully. Of course, all of these things available at standard distribution on Wildy, and they have some amazing deals going on all the way through Christmas and into the new year. So congrats and thanks for tuning in to Morning Barbados. We wish you all the best, you and your family, at this challenging time of the year, even as we look toward Christmas. But thank you so much for still picking up the phone and calling, okay?
Thank you. God bless.
And you.
Blessed Christmas to each and every one.
Thank you so much. All right, good stuff. How about that? I don't know. Did you have days of bringing marl to spread around the house too, or sand? I don't know. You can share your stories with us. Remember, we are also giving you an opportunity to win a wreath. Peter, can you run in with it quick? Yeah, I think they said no. All right, so we are giving you an opportunity to win a wreath as well. You'd remember that earlier this week, we had Anthony Jordan on decorating, and he made this amazing wreath live on set. So coming up, you're still going to get an opportunity to win this. So keep on viewing, and we'll let you know how, but make sure that you know all of the interesting things that happen throughout that interview for your chance to win. Hey, it's just about 19 minutes after 7. We're going to come back with a whole lot more, so stay with us.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
right, that's the music of Lou Taylor Johnson, international neo soul gospel recording artist, and she's going to join us on Morning Barbados today to talk about her career. And it spans not only music, not only performance and songwriting, but she's also an entrepreneur as well. So we are very pleased that she made some time to join us on Morning Barbados today. Good morning to you. Good to have you with us.
Good morning. Thanks for having me. I'm so excited.
All right. Talk to me first of all about your move, the step to the front of your musical career, more or less. Based on what I've read about you, it seems as though you were kind of dabbling in the background for a little while. So talk to us about this move to come forward, to kind of take the bull by the horn, so to speak, and get into music in this way.
Absolutely. So honestly, I think it was more so just the growth and coming out of insecurities. Knowing that obviously I was good enough to be able to do background vocals, but now getting to a place and comfortability to be in the forefront as an artist. And so with that, it took a lot of years. I had to get used to my voice being in the forefront. And even with that, it was difficult because my timbre and my sound was a bit different than what I heard. And I think because of it, it steered me away from wanting to be in the forefront just because I didn't fit in. But over time and really just having friends to encourage me and then encouraging myself and becoming more confident really helped me to actually step forward and say, you know what, we're going to do this and we're going to do this today. No more wasting time.
And how did you determine that sound? Because you said that what you heard didn't necessarily sound like what you thought you sounded like. So how did you determine how you wanted to be classified, the type of music you wanted to make?
Yeah, so I've always grown up in a Christian home. So automatically when I was younger, not realizing what songwriting was or all, the razzle dazzle of music and artistry, I was already doing it. I was writing songs and just singing them to myself. And I'm like, oh, this is nice. This is fun. And so over time, realizing like, oh, I've been songwriting for a minute. Okay, well, I can do this for real. And as far as my sound being different, it was really just my voice, a matter of, well, I don't sound like this person. So obviously I might not sound right, or this is not the way to do it. And really just overcoming that mentality and appreciating the gift that God obviously gave, because it wasn't me. Over the years, I was able to do like vocal coaching just to perfect the gift. But overall, just really honing in on the gift God gave to really do what I'm doing now.
Who are some of your musical influences, or what influences your music, do you think?
Yeah, I have quite a few in various genres. First one would be Kiara Sheard. She's a gospel artist here in the States. I think most of them are actually in the States. But nonetheless, Kiara Sheard, Molly Music. And then I have a few, I guess they're no longer local, but Joel Barnes and Brandon Lake. Those artists have motivated me. Also, I've found some sort of solace in their artistry and some common factors to where it also built my courage and confidence to say, okay, I can do this and we're going to do this.
Now, you recently released an EP of a very interesting title, particularly in the gospel realm. So kind of bring that all together for us.
Absolutely. So it was a couple of things. Nude, I was trying to figure out a title because remember, this is my first debut music to the world. Nobody knows me, anything I do. So this was like my first, here we are. So Nude one was like one of those titles where it's kind of like clickbait in a way. And then also two, it catches your eye because you don't think a title would be that, right? And then also, as I was going more into the title of the song, it transpired into just the vulnerability of real conversations, real everyday life, doing it as a Christian and walking it out with Christ. And so Nude became more than just the name. It became like the actual identity of the EP and the project. And with it being my debut, one of my fears at the time was, I don't want to put music out and then later down the line, I get exposed for something, or, one of my insecurities or fears comes to light. So I wanted to be able to put all that stuff in the forefront to say, like, here's all of it. Here's what it is, what it's not. Either you like it or you don't. Either you rock with it or you don't, and go from there. So that's really how Nude, the title, came about.
Yeah, that's really interesting. And I always ask artists and even writers if it's difficult to share those personal stories that some of them might be, very intimate stories that you've never shared. Others might be stories that you prefer to keep in the past. So what was it like kind of working through this process to be able to lay it all bare for the world?
It was difficult. I think some of the songs on that project were over 5 years old, maybe even 2. But nonetheless, it was a bit difficult. But at the time, I was really ready. I was around a circle of friends that helped stir the gift in me to say, you know what, it's time. Regardless of how you feel or what you want, it's time. And so with the backing of them and their support, I was able to be a bit more confident to say, here's my story, here's the vulnerabilities, here's the downfalls, here's my insight, here's my lessons learned throughout life. And it is what it is. I mean, either you could take away something from it to benefit you, or you could just vibe out to the music and the lyrics.
And you brought something very interesting into this conversation in talking about not necessarily wanting things from the past to be brought up once you stepped into the world as a gospel artist with that label. How challenging do you think it is to face the world with a title like this? Because a lot of the times people have certain expectations of people who sing gospel music. Some of them unrealistic, some of them might be, just up the alley of what they need to be. But your thoughts on, what it means to be a gospel artist and the type of pressure that comes along with sharing spiritual and religious, a lot of the times, music.
Yeah, so great question, actually. I am a bit audacious when it comes to certain things. I will say this. At the end of the day, when it comes to anything I do, my checks and balances come from Holy Spirit, come from God, to where conviction is there. So if it's something I shouldn't be doing, shouldn't go forward in, the Lord will respond and say, we need to come back, or I can proceed. Over the years, I have gotten bolder, not just in my faith, but in the space of artistry and gospel. I think with a lot of gospel artists, people in general, try to put a box within the artist, or put a box on the artist per se. And with that, it limits not only just creativity, or it limits the potential of where God wants to take them. And it sometimes is out of the ordinary. I've learned at an early age, my story is very unordinary. I'm an anomaly. And with my story and where God has placed me, my gift has made room for that. And so I have friends, for instance, I say some of their music is more temple for the house, where it's worship and whatnot. And my music is more so for your everyday. A person may not go to church all the time, and they might be out and about and hear the song. Well, they just heard that was a seed that could have been planted, right? And so just to bring it back to the point of the pressures, I'm not concerned about it, quite frankly, because again, at the end of the day, the person I have to answer to isn't the people, So that's where I stand. But I'm just very audacious in my faith, and yeah.
That's good stuff. How long did it take you to get the project together before you were pleased with, all of the inputs, and you said, this is ready for the world?
Honestly, from the start to the finished project, it was like 6 months. I said, we have to get it done by this date. I don't care how we have to work it. I'll do whatever we have to do. So my producer actually came into town, and we basically spent that weekend 8-hour shifts knocking out all the songs, because at the time I didn't have any studio equipment. And so I really wanted to release it on my birthday, just as a gift for myself, a gift for people. And again, just an introduction of who I am and what I do as an artist. And so it didn't take long. Luckily, I had a producer that worked quickly. In the process, I realized I am very hands-on as an artist. I like the intricacies to make sure things are well. After the fact, of course, I think for every artist, you hear the imperfections, you hear the things you wish you could have changed or did and didn't do. And so, of course, I had that within the project. But going forward with more music, I do plan to release in this coming year. It probably would be in the same time frame, but with more intentionality and listening and whatnot, just to make sure there is not regrets, but just to make sure that everything that's done is what I wanted.
All right, well, congratulations on this music. We certainly hope that someday we get to see you on a Barbadian stage performing for those of us here in Barbados and some people from across the region with your music.
We have. I was there last year. What was the festival? It was a Barbados
Gospel
festival.
Fest.
Yes, Gospel Fest. I was there last year. It was so fun.
Yeah, we hope to have you back with new music and to share your testimony a little bit more. I think it's always interesting to move past the stage and get to know a little bit more about the artists whom we really love and follow their music.
Absolutely. I look forward to it.
All right, so that's Lou Taylor Johnson, international neo-soul gospel recording artist, sharing with us this morning. Merry Christmas to you and yours. It's that time of year as well.
So much. Merry Christmas to you and Happy New Year.
All right. So time for another break here on Morning Barbados. Definitely doing some connecting across the world this morning. We absolutely love doing that. So for those of you getting ready, if you don't yet have a wreath for that beautiful door, or whichever door or wherever you're going to place it, maybe on the gate. I'm not sure this one is for outside though. So a beautiful wreath created by Anthony Jordan. We're going to show you the work he did while he was here late last week, or was that earlier this week, Peter? It was earlier this week, right? Late last week, Peter says. So we have that wreath to share with you. You get a chance to win it. That's coming up. Stay with us.
Confess you are Lord. Creation stops. You do not. Forever's yours. Yes, it is. Let the heavens be glad and the earth rejoice as we marvel and say you are holy, Lord. No, we can't help it. We respond to your goodness. Let's go. Blessing and honor, glory and power. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you. Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
As we move toward the end of the year, we told you we were going to be sharing some of the more impactful conversations that we've had throughout 2024. We most certainly cannot share all of them, but we are doing a series of flashbacks. This morning, we're talking to a very interesting young man, or looking back at that talk with a very interesting young man who was an entrepreneur and a dog dad, and who was just doing amazing things in line with keeping with his lifelong dream and making it a reality. Talk about what they're doing, shed a light on some positive activity across the community. Today is no different. So help me welcome Dwayne Bravo. He's an entrepreneur, just 25 years old, and a little bit of an introvert, you say you are. So, you know, we'll just sit here and chat. Yeah. No pressure whatsoever. Yes, tell me a little bit about your business.
Okay. Well, I have two. So I just launched the construction business. It just started in July. We're kind of still new. However, we're providing services like no construction, repairs. We do 3D renderings and project management and stuff like that. So yeah, we're doing some marketing at this time. We're trying to get it out there so people can know more about us and to get some work as well.
So tell me about your background in that particular area, or what drove you to want to get into this particular area in terms of entrepreneurship.
Okay. Well, many years ago, I would have did some construction with a group, well, small company before, and I mean, I somewhat enjoyed it and still didn't enjoy it because the sun, working in the heat, sun every day. But then, okay, so then I said, why not try something new? Because I already have the cleaning. I said I can do something different. So when I was thinking about it, I said, okay, I'll come up with something new. I'll see what I can do, and then that was what came to mind. So I said I'll start the construction. I'll go about ways of doing some research as into how to start, how this is done and what's not. So then that is how I actually came up to doing the construction. And then it also kind of connects with my cleaning company because, yeah.
Tell me more about the second company.
Okay. Well, for the cleaning company, we do residential, commercial, and industrial cleaning. Business has been going good so far. We have a few contracts now currently, and things are going okay.
At what stage did you realize that you wanted to be an entrepreneur? A lot of people, you know, they go to school and they think, I want to get a good job. But here you are at 25 years old with two businesses, and not your traditional businesses that you would expect from a 25-year-old, cleaning business as well as a construction business.
Well, from the age of 10, I always used to tell my mom and my friends that one day I'm going to own my business, and I'm like, I'm sticking to that. So I mean, I've tried like other jobs before and stuff like that, and I'm like, this isn't working out. I need to and start my own business and like see how that works. So then just after I finished school, I did a job for a year, and then after that year I quickly went into the cleaning. I did that for the first 2 years. The first 2 years it was a bit rocky, it was rough, but I made it through, and now we're 5 years in business. Yeah.
Oh, that's good stuff. What was it like in the beginning? It can be a little difficult to kind of get a business off the ground. So thinking it through, deciding what you want to do, but then of course kind of getting it out there and getting people to believe in you to the point where they're willing to say, I'm going to give you this work to do and give you some money too.
Yeah. Well, at the beginning, the first year, it was pretty rough. we only kind of started to pick up on the second year because I actually started to put together some flyers. I did a proposal. I started to send it to different companies. I started to reach out to companies and get their emails and stuff like that. And I would share it with them. I would even go into businesses and tell them about the business, share some of what we do and stuff like that. So then we actually picked up like on the second year, like the middle of the second year. Believe it or not, that is when I got my first large contract, and I was surprised myself. And then things started to pick up from there. Now we, like I said before, we have a few more contracts from then till now. Yeah, and it's going great.
That's excellent. I'm happy that you're living your dream, which was to be an entrepreneur. And now they refer to people like you as multipreneurs because you're kind of developing multiple businesses. And we usually see that with successful entrepreneurs where they do a number of collaborations or businesses or investments that they're able to kind of grow their portfolios.
I also do, I also have a non-profit organization where I assist families as well. And every year, well, last year would have been our first, but this year we're hosting a back to school fundraiser event again this year on the 14th of September. Last year we would have assisted over 180 kids with back to school packages and stuff like that. This year we are trying to do 250.
That's beautiful. Tell me about these packages and where you're working to distribute them to whom.
Okay. Well, we host a fundraiser event actually. On that day, persons come set up, they sell food and stuff like that. So we actually have the stuff there at the event. We have bags, we have stationery, shoes and stuff like that. And we then distribute them at the end of the event for anybody who attends. You just come, you give us the ages and stuff like that. Sometimes we actually do school, like school clothes and stuff like that. So
where is it taking place this time around?
Well, last year it was at the St. Martin's. Past year it's going to be there again. That's the Saturday before school starts back, and it will be from 1 to 8 p.m.
What drove you to give back in this way to, as a young man? There's so much going on. We've not even started talking about these hobbies. Because you said you like cooking and playing golf. I mean, those are two things that call for a lot of time.
Well, I guess that seeing some of my family members and close people around me, like helping others that are in need and stuff like that, it, gave me that drive and that passion to also become that. And I also, for me, is like, I have persons reach out to me all the time, and I try to assist them wherever I can, and I do it from my heart. As in terms of, if you come to me, whatever you want, once I can do it, then I would do it for you. But I used to do this even before I had a job. So from the time I was like 18 and stuff like that, I would assist like my friends, anybody at school, all stuff like that. So I always had a giving heart as well. So
you also have a close relationship with God, which is something you pronounce openly and loudly.
Yes, definitely. And I honestly have to give him all the honor and the thanks and the glory for being here, because without him, I would have not been, because I would have experienced a really bad accident in 2020 where I was coming over Farley Hill and my vehicle would have flipped with me 6 times and causing me to have brain damage and also seizures at this point. My seizures would have gone on worse over the past time. But again, after that also I would have encountered some other difficulties, but I just put God in front of everything, and I give him all the honor. And I just praise him.
That's what's important. And then of course you call the business Solid Foundation. Definitely. All of this speaks to that.
Definitely. So I was just sitting there and I was thinking, what name should I give this business? And I'm like, I want to do something like more so that it speaks to God. Like, whatever I use, it has to be connected to that. So then I said, okay, I'll try out this name. So I was like, okay, I'm going for Solid Foundation. When I went and registered the business, actually was approved. So I went ahead with that. I started to create my logo and stuff like that, and I was really happy.
Good stuff. Kevin, how can we contribute to this initiative, this back to school initiative that you have going on? I know that we all know of someone with, children heading back out to school, and I don't think it has to be a situation where you say, are you in need? Okay, things are tough. Yeah, things are expensive. So if you can buy some extra school supplies, extra backpack, whatever, how can we be a part of your drive?
Great. Well, we do appreciate all the assistance at this time, and I would ask persons they can either reach out to me, they can contact me at 846-4345 or via email at bavaldillon@gmail.com, and you can always let me know what best or what you will be able to assist us with, and we accept all donations and sponsorships at this time.
Wholeheartedly.
Yeah, because we would like to do more than what we're doing, but obviously we could only do so much. Yeah,
you got to be grateful for what you can do. Though,
definitely.
Because, if it's only one person you can help,
then
that's a difference. It means you've made a difference for one person who's going into a household, and that will make a difference to that household. And that household doing better will make a difference to the community. Definitely. And it just starts a chain reaction. Yes. So, kudos to you on the work you're doing.
You so
Congrats on being an entrepreneur so young. Maybe we can play a round of golf. I've not played in maybe over a year and a half.
I haven't been back for a little while as well, just like a month or so. Yeah, but I do enjoy playing golf whenever I go. Yeah, so it's really good. Yeah, and it helps to relax the mind and stuff.
How's your handicap?
It's not so good. I'm still
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see when we get that.
All right, good stuff. Well, I'm related to the Bavels, so we might be family, as Bajans say. But it's wonderful to have you in and sharing. You love pets. You're an entrepreneur. You love God. You're doing charity work in the community. You're starting businesses like this. So kudos to you. Keep on keeping on. And I hope that your health challenges get better as you continue to kind of trot on. And you're also working in the community. So we salute you today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate
so look out for him. When you see him, make sure you make him shame. It's like, we saw you on Mornin Barbados. We love to do that. So big ups to you. Good for the work you're doing.
Morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
.7 FM with the kind compliments of Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited, and the Cut and Drive Network brings live coverage of Cricket West Indies Home Series October 31st to December 19th. Join the action, brought to you by Great Health Works, agents for Omega XL and Probiotics, Guardian General Insurance Limited. Live safe, live easy, and the Cut and Drive Network.
We enjoy a game of dominoes and singing karaoke.
I just love crew.
When you love me just a little bit longer.
You get to relax and have a drink and listen to some nice music.
It's something different. It's spectacular. It's fabulous. It's a different feeling altogether.
I never feel so good in a party yet.
Follow me to Q in the Community this Thursday.
While you go about your business, we go about our business. And
morning, morning, morning. Good morning. Good morning to you.
So we had Anthony Jordan in a little earlier, and he was showing us how to, get our garlands together, how to do wreaths and so on. And he put together this amazing wreath in just a matter of minutes, literally. So we took some video behind the scenes so that you could see exactly how he pulled the wreath and the garlands together. And we want to give someone the opportunity, Anthony wanted to give someone the opportunity to walk away with this wreath. He works along with Tasha's Wonderland, he said. So all of the things on here come from there, but Anthony pulled it together for us. It's lit. It has beautiful, bold, gorgeous colors, and I think it would be great. So, you know, what Anthony told us as he was sharing, I'm going to ask you a question about something he said during that show. So let's take a peek at how things went behind the scenes in getting things ready when he was preparing this wreath. And we're going to pose the question after for you to get a chance to win this beautiful piece.
What I did, the garland, you must also have a very full garland with your flowers, your sprays, your ribbon, your balls. Make sure that everything is contrast on the garland. So when I finish everything, then I will put what we call the sprays in to highlight the garland more.
And to kind of fill it out.
To fill it out.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't have thought of putting so many things on it, but it looks beautiful.
Yeah, you gotta fill it. A garden does not look good unless it's filled properly. You know what I mean? You just can't just do it like that. It has to be filled with everything that you want to use to showcase. The balls, the flowers, everything has to be on point and everything.
And, you know, the colors on this one, of course, contrasting blues and reds and golds.
Yeah, which is beautiful. Beautiful.
Very gorgeous.
Yeah, gorgeous.
This one is the same colors, a little different.
I will hang this here, be honest with you. I'll put this on my center table, my living room table, at the centerpiece. It can be used as that as well too, actually. You understand? So you can put it in the middle, and you can put whatever you want to put around it. If you want to drop a candle in this corner, so if you want to put a candle in, and put it. You understand? If you can use it, I also add not only for the banisters, for the centerpiece for tables as well too.
Oh, that's gorgeous.
But the garland is so flexible. You can have the garland straight, or you can. Sorry. You can give you a better look. You should. Like this. Suave. Like that. A suave on your wall. Yeah, or your door. If you want to put your banister, if you want to put it straight, or you can do it. Yeah.
All right, that's beautiful. And this literally took you 10 minutes to pull together. 10 minutes to pull together. You got everything from Tasha's Wonderland.
Yeah, everything. Thanks to the folks down there. They were extremely helpful, and I thank them 100%. Tasha's Wonderland.
All right, tell me a little bit about the wreath.
Now, the wreath came to idea is like, how am I going to do this wreath now? How you going to do this wreath now? So to start a wreath, you have to, number one, it has to be litted. You must lit like a wreath. And the garlands must be litted up. They all have lights in them. This is the right contrast garland wreath. So what I did first, I add the sprays first. Just to give the body of the wreath. Then I come back with the bows. Because if that's not in place, it will offset everything that's in. So then I come back with it and I add the surroundings. This is my last creation here, where I glue everything together, and they all glue together in the garland, in the wreath. Yeah. So it gives you that more, instead of using the normal hooks to hook them on the wreath, they will all come off. You have to glue them in. It's better.
All right, so hold it up. Let's see the finished.
And it's good for your home years and years after to last you. Everything is glued in. Everything is glued in.
Look at how gorgeous.
See that?
Compliments of Anthony. Tell them Merry Christmas.
To everybody, Happy Holidays, Merry Christmas, whatever you want to call it. In Barbados, we say Merry Christmas, everyone, from Anthony Jordan and his team.
And here it is. Here's your chance to win. Now, during that interview, Anthony said that he was initially inspired to create pieces like this, or he was inspired to decorate based on someone in particular. If you could tell me who that person was, you can walk away with that wreath, because I know that you were listening during that interview. So call us up 228-5562 or 228-5563 and tell me who that person is who inspired Anthony to start decorating. He shared it with us during the interview when he was here, whilst he was talking about how he got into it. He said this person, because of the work they did and what he was inspired to do, he got the drive to want to get into decorating because of this person. Who was it? If you can name that person, the wreath is yours. All right, until we take your calls, we of course want to remind you that today is Thursday. That means it's Q in the community as well. So we're inviting you to get on out and celebrate with us for Q in the community. Today we're going to be at Paddock Road, Hard Court, Paddock Road, St. Michael. We're going to tell you some more about that in a minute, but let's take a call. Good morning to you. Welcome.
What is mom?
Good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
What is mom?
Still no morning. Why did you say it was his mom?
Because sometimes we learn from our parents.
Yeah. Did you watch the interview?
A little bit. I watched it before, but just now I was in and out.
All right. That wasn't it, but thank you so much for trying.
Okay.
All right. So it stays with us. All right. We have another call? Oh, no. All right. So we're going to have to carry over. No winner for the wreath today, but, you know, keep on keeping on. And who knows, you might be able to go back and watch. All right, so tell you what, again, it's Q in the Community Day today. So head out and join us at Paddock Road, Hard Court, Paddock Road, St. Michael from 11 o'clock this morning. It's the Christmas edition. You know what that means. Gate leaves, gate number 1, Granville Williams Bus Terminal from 11 o'clock. The last trip is going to leave. The first trip is going to leave at 11 o'clock. And to go on over is just $7 to check that out. The live broadcast is also going to be on Q 100.7 FM, so you can absolutely check that out. The Q crew will be there. That, of course, is Jaquila. You get a chance to see Kimberly, Andre in the studio, and the marketing team. They come down as well. So that's it from us for today. I want to let you know what's coming up tomorrow. It's going to be a fantastic Friday. So Ngozi Farm and Cultural Sanctuary presenting their 4th annual Kwanzaa celebration. We'll tell you about that. Plus, the Most Honorable Corey Ford will be in to discuss medication delivery service and blood donations. And the owner of Jada Janai's food truck in the UK is here in Barbados. I don't know if you follow him on Instagram. He's hilarious, and he's making the most tasty looking Bajan food in the UK right now. I dare say that. Plus, we're telling you more about Amaze and their 14th anniversary celebrations that will be coming up tomorrow. There's going to be a concert in Rice's. Legendary Shirley Stewart is going to spend some time with us. And we are doing some cooking with Chef Michelle Smart at Standard. We went out for some Sunday shopping, and we're also going to share that with you. So it's a packed day tomorrow on Morning Barbados. Hey, have a great day shopping today. Just a few shopping days left. Make sure you head on into Jordan Supermarket. They, of course, are proudly sponsoring Morning Barbados as well. Have a great day today. See you, God willing, tomorrow. Bye-bye.